Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Bridget Phillipson. Yes, we know, she is awful. She tries to be a woman of the people, but we know she isn't. Never done a day's work in her life, got into Parliament, and now she seems to think that people respect her for who she is. We don't. She's useless, and she's a liar, and she's incompetent. I would not go so far as to say she's corrupt, but she certainly gives off an aura that says she's corrupt. Maybe, allegedly. But Labour's manifesto, well, part of it anyway, said we will recruit an extra 6,500 new expert teachers. And that's not going to happen. In fact, what is that word? Bullshit. That's the word, bullshit. More of it. The DfE last week said it's hiring 2,346 more teachers in secondary and special schools compared to last year. Compared to last year, what? You're trying to clip 6,500 new teachers. It doesn't mean you're upping the number of teachers by 6,500, hiring them. But not, there'll be some teachers leaving. So this 6,500 new teacher hire is a meaningless number unless you say we shall raise the number of teachers by 6,500, not just hire 6,500 while 4,000 resign. However, and this is where it gets odd, the actual breakdown for figures for 2024 said state-funded nursery and primary schools saw a decrease of 2,900, whereas there was an increase of secondary at 1,400. So net, 1,500 down. Now, what does this mean? Well, it means that they're not hiring. Well, okay, they could be hiring 6,500 teachers, but it doesn't mean they're hiring 6,500 teachers more than they had. They're just not replacing the ones that are leaving. What's more, and this is the line, they're actually redefining what teachers are so that they can hit their manifesto pledge without breaking the bank. And so now, teaching assistants who are literally somebody's mum, not necessarily qualified, who goes in and sits with kids and goes, oh, little Johnny wants to go to the toilet, or yes, I'll help you colour this little book, and so forth. They're not teachers, but they're being counted as teachers for the purposes of hitting the numbers and therefore trying to trick people into thinking that they've done something good. How many teachers have they hired in total? Not 6,500. No. How many? Basically 1,000. How many of them are actually teachers? Oh, about 800. Nice. They are liars, aren't they? Bridget Phillipson, stop lying. Thanks a lot. Bye.